We're not competing for a championship this year. We're selling ourselves short. A championship this year is well in our reach.
You're competing for a championship, and they're just the next team that's in our way.
There are a lot of things that we don't know. We don't know about the Bosch Hibbert thing. We don't know about the Wade's knee. I'm really looking forward to this first game.
We're getting to them before they get to us.
Nice pass to Graham. Miami has come out with a burst.
Keep running. Run, both ends.
Just gotta stay together. Okay, play pacer basketball. When we do what we do, we're very tough to beat.
George fires for the tie. He got it. George with the three-pointer to tie the game with 7/10 of a second remaining. Hill fumbled it. Lost possession. Ball is on him. Hill takes it back. We're down to 3-2. George for three. And he was fouled. Battier gets it in. Here's James on the drive for the win.
And sometimes when you only have that much time, there's no time to think. He just saw daylight and was just aggressive without any thought about anything else.
I slipped up, just slipped up at the end.
And Miami coming away with a one-point overtime victory.
This one might be the toughest one to swallow because of the last possession. That one hurts. It hurts.
And this crowd is all pumped up. The question is, how will Indiana react to a very difficult loss in game one?
I want it frantic down here. I want calm and poised down there with an attack mentality.
LeBron with the reverse.
This game was about them making great plays and us responding with greater plays, and then them responding with even greater plays.
Here comes George, got the step and stuffs. What a move, and counts on the foul. He beat LeBron James with that quick step.
It's one of the best basketball games I've ever been a part of.
Bosch for three. Yes, he has been on fire.
These are the two best teams in the East. There's not a big margin of error either way. So you have to be able to finish.
These balls right now in the next 2 minutes are important as the last minute of the game.
Let my teammates down. They expect me to make plays down the stretch. I came up short.
All right, here's James on the move. And his pass picked off. Another turnover for LeBron James. And that will wrap it. This series even at 1. This crowd is stunned.
And tonight, the Eastern Conference Finals, Game 3, in a series that is tied at a game apiece.
Believe in what we're building right here, guys. Believe not that we can't beat the Miami Heat, but that we will beat the Miami Heat.
I know they're going to be ready tonight. They're looking forward to really putting us in a compromising position, and we have to be able to be ready to fight tonight.
Bosch, Haslam with the tip. Make it 6 for 6 for Udonis.
We know Udonis Haslam now for 10 years, and he's been in more playoff battles, arguably, than anybody else in that locker room.
Haslam with a rainbow. Oh, he continues that hot touch.
I think he really was the guy that really pushed him, the catalyst for him tonight, and just him hitting those shots.
It's a little too easy, they're a little too comfortable. We got to start taking their airspace.
Haslam again.
If you're not perfect guarding them, they'll do what they did to us tonight.
Excellent ball movement. Oh, Wade with the stuff.
We didn't have a great defensive night. It wasn't horrible. As bad as the numbers looked, you have to credit Miami for playing a great basketball game.
Ray Allen with his second three of the night leads to a Pacer timeout.
We needed everyone's effort tonight, and it allowed us to get to a big win on the road.
In Indianapolis, better than 18,000 making their way into Bankers Life Fieldhouse as we get ready for the defending NBA champion Miami Heat facing the Indiana Pacers. The Heat in front 2-1. It's a tough matchup for Anderson. Hibbert goes right at him. It counts on the foul.
The Heat weathering the early run storm here by the Indiana Pacers.
We found out pretty quick who's more desperate. Come on. We got to get our level of urgency up.
Here's Hill, rejected
We know we got to be great to beat this basketball team. You know, it's just as complete an opponent as we'll ever face.
Here's Hill, draws the foul.
It's a playoff competition at its best, and they got us there in the fourth.
Stevenson checking the clock and shoots. Yes! Game tied at 89.
It's been his game.
Now we look like the Indiana Pacers.
LeBron for three.
Oh, that's huge.
Offensive foul. LeBron James, and for the first time since the playoffs of last season.
I didn't believe it was offensive foul. I was going to set a screen, and I felt like I was stationary. And D-Wade rejected the pick and roll, and Lance actually ran into me.
And that will do it. The Indiana Pacers bounce back from the blowout loss at home here Sunday night. The series is tied at 2 apiece.
We're a confident bunch, and we're excited to get the opportunity to go back to our home and play Game 5.
The defending NBA champion Miami Heat and the Indiana Pacers tied at 2 games apiece.
Our defensive performance, Game 4, proves that we can beat them at their best.
Let's go.
Okay? Dominate the trenches.
It's whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
Hansbrough and Anderson get involved. The shove by Anderson. Frank Vogel quickly out of the floor.
We got to play a near perfect game to beat this team.
Hansbrough rejected by Anderson.
Before we took the floor in the third quarter, I just gave him a little piece of my mind. We was able to respond.
We kind of set the tone, for the second half in the locker room, and then coming in to start the third quarter, LeBron just echoed it.
James with a beautiful spin to beat Hill. James for three. He has taken over here in the third quarter.
Just try to do whatever it takes to just try to help those guys, just try to follow me and lead them to the right place.
And Miami will take a 3-2 lead.
Our backs are up against the wall again, and it's up to us now to come back and get Game 6, see what happens in Game 7.
The Heat hoping to close it out tonight and advance to the NBA Finals for a third straight season.
A lot of talk about this being an elimination game. We are 2 wins from the NBA Finals.
George is right back. Miami gets back, and George in the face of Bosch. Oh, nice move by Hibbert off the face.
Roy Hibbert's making extraordinary plays in the pocket. Poise in the pocket, we call it.
There's total domination by the Pacers.
Miller leaping for the rebound. Couldn't get to it. West Stars.
Defense going to hold up, guys. Our defense is going to hold up.
James with the step. Challenges Hibbert. Offensive foul. And LeBron James running back down the court.
I thought it was a pretty bad call. I don't complain about calls too much, but I thought me and Hibbert met at the mountaintop.
Roy's playing the best basketball of his career right now.
This series is all even.
We hate to be in this position, but it's an opportunity, and we look forward to it on Monday.
Yes, it is on to Game 7 to the winner. A trip to the NBA Finals.
It doesn't become a series for the ages unless the champs go down.
All you're thinking about is the desperation of that moment.
Wade backs his way. Nice pass for James. Beautifully done.
We got to win the second quarter.
And it's put down by Anderson.
Keep on attacking.
Here's Cole for the alley-oop.
Look by the jump shot. They're getting bounced in these playoffs.
James for three.
You guys are a beast on D. You can shut them down. I've seen you guys all year.
Oh, beautiful move by Wade.
And you need him most.
Oh, picked off by Wade.
Competition is at its fiercest moment.
Here's Wade to the rim.
He's going to be there for you.
I've been through so much, away from the game and in the game that I'll find a way. I'll figure it out some way, somehow.
Obviously, we're a much better team when we have everyone clicking at the same time.
Miami Heat headed to the NBA Finals for the third consecutive season.